Down, check reflected, feel the cold. Now you're being directed. Frank's world on your screen. I'm never alone. Insights in a stream. In the digital zone. Frank's world on your screen. I'm never alone. Insights in a stream. In the digital zone.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Frank Lavinia, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. Got my coffee here, and thanks to everyone who's watched the replays, as well as the original live stream I did on Friday with Andy Leonard, my brother from another mother. And we had a great turnout for that and the replays. I set it up for another replay tomorrow. Didn't want to saturate things, but I like to keep the time zones kind of differently. I'll be with you in 1 second. My special guest is so eager to be on the line. So without further ado, we've got the coffee. My guest here does not drink coffee, and I think you'll see why that's a good thing. So if you were paying attention on that live stream on Friday, you all learned that I'm on paternity leave because we adopted one of my wife's cousin's babies. And I figured, why not have the young gent on the call himself? Now, a few minutes ago, he was very talkative. Do you have anything to say? No, nothing at all? So your generation is going to be affected the most by artificial intelligence. So I figured I would get somebody who's beyond Gen Z or beyond Gen Y, Gen Alpha, whatever gen we're at now. What do you think? Yeah? You're quite quiet. He was very talkative while the music was going. Is it the music? Is that what it is? Is it the music? Do I have to play some music? He loves music, by the way. Do you want me to play the music? Huh? He's very quiet. He's having a nice little breakfast. And as you can see, I'm not in my office. I'm actually up in the kitchen because we're doing a massive cabinet rejob because, well, paternity leave. He's the foreman. He's helping me out here. Are you helping me? Yeah? Yeah? Come on, who cat got your tongue? What happened with you? You were like chatting a mile a minute like 2 minutes ago. I don't know where my cell phone is. Otherwise, I played some music. But I thought it'd be fun to have him on the thing. Your big brother, I did a YouTube video with his big brother where he was very chatty. One of his big brothers, and basically put subtitles there. But can't really do that here. Nothing at all, huh? No. So let me turn it away, and then because that's when he started talking before. So yeah, it's funny because we have. Oh, I do have more food for you. Here we go. He likes to have breakfast. And if y'all like this, maybe we can make this a regular thing. There are the dogs. Here's some tomatoes. He likes tomatoes. Don't throw it down for the dogs. So when the dogs see the some people are like, what is it? So yeah, so big shout out to Red Hat for paternity leave for adopted kids. I think it's important. Him and I can bond. We can kind of hang out. Maybe do a few live streams. What do you think? Yeah. Do you want some coffee? It's empty. Let's see. What do you do with a Starbucks cup? Let's see. He's thinking about it. So anyway, yeah. Don't worry, folks. If you're just tuning in, it's empty. No. So clearly I need another cup of coffee. There you go. It's coffee talk, right? You gonna have the coffee, then we'll talk? Huh? So, a couple of interesting things I've been experimenting with this weekend. Well, one, if you were watching, I managed to close out two more certifications. So that puts me at certification 199. Because this fellow here does like take long naps. That does afford me some time to do that. Two, yes, I know I'm well aware I need a haircut. And thank you for pointing that out. The other thing is that I played around with Fabric and not Microsoft Fabric. There's another open source tool. And I'm going to do a whole live stream and video on this later. But it's basically using pre-crafted prompts and a command line interface to pull in data. So say a transcript from YouTube, perhaps I'll even do it for this video, where it pulls down the transcript and then pipes that into an LLM call, which it's compatible with Claude, Open AI's GPTs, as well as Ollama. So any model you can serve on Ollama. Okay. You're more of a Dunkin' Donuts kind of guy? You like that coffee better? So what's interesting about that is you have this whole pre-made library of prompts. So you can say, well, my personal favorite is extract wisdom, right? So you can take an entire multi-hour video and just pipe the transcript into this, and it basically has a prompt that will extract all the major key points from it. And I know that's not really revolutionary and it's not necessarily new, but I like the way the framework does it. In fact, I'm actually pondering how I can integrate it with Dingo, not this Dingo, who is eagerly waiting for tasty things to fall from this gentleman's high chair. But in turn, that's my content automation tool that is focused on blogging. So that got me thinking about like, wow, you can do some really cool stuff with it. So it's definitely something I want to poke around with. And it's all command line. So it seems like it should be pretty easy to automate this through various tools. There's actually a module you can install, and it'll do transcripts of audio too, right? So I have tools that kind of do this, but I have limited on a cap of how many minutes per month. So I tend to save that for the podcast and select things. But if I can take that and then use another tool that can do that. What's interesting is, and I mentioned Ollama, is that you can also pipe it to your own private LLM server. So that LLM server, you right, big guy? Okay. Oh, is that your new bracelet? I love seeing the creativity. I love seeing his neural network learn and kind of figure stuff out. It's definitely, that's a highlight of parenthood, I will say. But you get so enjoyment out of that. Who thought that? I don't know what those are called, the cardboard things from the Starbucks cup. In any case, I am fascinated by this tool and how this can help ingest more information, but you can also pipe it to your own private LLM server, which I did a previous video on that, on how to set that up. So the video I saw that inspired me to do all this was a video by a YouTuber called Network Chuck. Network Chuck is, oh, now he's talkative. Yeah. Yeah. You like Network Chuck too? Yeah. Okay. Network Chuck does this whole thing where he set up his own server. He calls it Terry, and he basically dropped 2 NVIDIA 4090s in it. I know, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So him and we did a little bit of back of the napkin math, and it's over $6,000, right? So while I think I was driving you to daycare, actually, I had an existential crisis of, why, my God, what sort of life choices did I make where I couldn't just drop, $6,600, that was the full price, on a server like that. And then I realized, wait a minute, I bought a Dell PowerEdge last fall to play around with OpenShift and containers and stuff like that. And I see I have a chat message. Oh, it's always Twitch. Yeah. You were excited you got a message, but no, it was actually it's a spammer. I'm sorry. You okay with that? Yeah, I know. It's totally great to be where it's spamming, right? I know we laugh at them because that was a waste of effort from their part. Anyway, I see you're very happy this morning. Yeah. Coffee and tomatoes is the breakfast of champions. Anyway, so I realized I had this Dell Power Edge, and it's pretty sizable, 128 gigs of RAM, 32 cores, and 96 gigs of RAM. I'm sorry, and 32 cores. Thank you for the correction. And I was like, well, I haven't, let's see what it can do. Now it has no GPU, but it does run respectably, and you'll see. I think I have a replay scheduled for later tonight, but you can look in my history and watch it. Oh, that's right. You can also go to franksworld.tv. It takes you to the YouTube video, and I have it. It's on there as well. Yeah. What are your thoughts on artificial intelligence and what the future of work will look like for your generation? Really? Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty funny, right? So in any case, I set it up and it runs pretty well. Like, I mean, it's not great. It's not, if you think about the number of users, since it's a private LLM server, I'm just going to have basically myself, my wife, and the kids. And he doesn't type yet. I want to say that in front of him, but it's good enough to handle maybe 2, maybe 3 simultaneous users. I think it's an acceptable thing. Plus, it was $250 for the server. That's right, it was $250 for the server, and about $50 for the hard drive to put into it. When you compare that, it's less than 5% of what Network Chuck's Terry costs. So, long and short of it is, go check out those videos if you can't wait for me to go through it. Highly recommend his channel. It's very useful, and it's funny for me watching him he's an IT ops kind of network professional, hence the name Network Chuck. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. You're so cute. Only you could pull that off. If I were eating on a live stream and I had a tomato sticking out my mouth, people would turn off immediately. So while he stays calm, I'll finish this thought. So it's interesting to watch him, who's clearly a network professional, IT security, IT operations guy, from working with AI. I'm an AI guy that just wants to learn more about that side of the business. So it's kind of fun watching him get into AI and discover AI. So with that, little gentleman and I have cabinets to build, right? See those like boxes there? We have cabinets to build and install. And any parting words for our audience? You're just going to charm them with your eyebrows, huh? And your eyes. No parting words. Alrighty then. So with that, I have the dog scratching to go out, and I know I got the Nirvana shirt. Thank you for pointing that out. I have the Nirvana shirt, so I'm representing Gen X, and he's representing whatever's beyond Gen Alpha, I suppose. Yeah, give it up for your generation. Give it up for your generation, right? Yeah, give it up. Drum solo. Yeah, drum solo. All right, so my man and I here, we got some cabinets to build. We got some dogs to let out. Any parting thoughts? And you want to finish your breakfast? I'm gonna pick up my coffee cup. Yeah. Oh, what happened to the coffee sleeve? That's what it's called. What happened to the coffee sleeve? Did you throw it out? Oh no, you threw it all the way over there. You got a good arm. Yeah. Are you getting tired of being on the live stream? Have we bored? So anyway. I couldn't have said it better myself. All right. So with that, I'm going to end the streams. Thank you. Really? And what else do you have to say? Are you saying bye? Bye. Say bye. No? All right. We're gonna go build some cabinets. We're gonna learn some AI, and we're gonna have some fun today. With that, I hope you have a great day. It is beautiful weather here in the DC, Baltimore area. And maybe we'll go for a walk. What do you think about that? Hit a playground or two? Yeah. A sidewalk cafe. What do you think? Yeah. That sound good? Sound good? No? All right. So with that, I'm going to end the stream and let me know in the comments below if you think my wonderful co-host. Oh, he's waving by. He's waving by. Wave bye. Bye. If I should keep my new co-host here or not. Hopefully Andy won't get jealous. And time for me to end the stream. He's waving bye. Bye. Have a good day.